When did you stop giving a about it, by the way? Because I used to be an honest farmer up until some point.
The first year of me playing the video game, back in 2013, remember, like, I firstly was like doing stuff legitimately, and then I am like, wait a second, like this game literally have no systems whatsoever. So I started asking about, like, hey man, how are you making like your characters? And they're like, oh, I'm using trainer, oh, I'm using save file ready to go with all the items, oh, like this, that. I'm like, wait, and like you're not getting banned for that? And they're like, no. The answer was always no. So I'm like, I can either be honest gamer and farm in the game that literally doesn't reward you for being honest whatsoever, or just like not waste the time of mine and other people around. Because like making, like, you know, making the legitimate character usually implies that like you're probably going to involve like other people in like some sort of the drops, trades, and so on. Firstly, I took it, you know, slowly, and I started making the characters manually with a little bit help of other people, and then I realized all the other people using trainers, cheat engines, and fucking save scammed characters for the sake of to drop me items anyway. Doesn't make fucking sense to waste time of other people when you can do all that shit through like few clicks with the cheat engine, yeah?
Yeah, for me personally, when it comes to Elden Ring at least, I was pretty honest until I realized just how unreasonable it would be if you tried to do that. Basically, the breaking point was when I did the math on how much time it takes to farm one rot bolus. Because you have to get it from some fucking ruins in Altus Plateau, from some super rare mob, where you basically have to run through the... these are the ruins on the map here. And you have to be running through that shit basically 2 or 3 times until you get one item. And it takes about 20 minutes to farm one rot bolus as a result. Because it's a super rare drop from ruins where the walk to them is actually quite long.
Amazing. Yeah, like
I'm not going to get dragon breath non-stop and have to consume 5 rot balls as a fight when it takes me 20 minutes to farm a single one of them. It's nonsense.
Yeah, like overall farming in this game, like this game is not well designed to exist in it, and I was mentioning it many times at this point, but Dark Souls 2 is literally the perfect example of the game that was designed with the idea of exist within it, and I think no other game had it as a thought process like of the development, at least not to like a bigger extent, which is very fucking unfortunate.
Didn't you still have to reset your save files all the time because of soul memory? Because if you were just dueling against randoms, then your soul memory would go up, wouldn't it?
At the beginning it was the problem. They real quick patched soul memory, so when you are invading, you are getting almost no souls. And then they also added a gape ring that completely makes you like not lose souls whatsoever. Sorry, not gain any souls whatsoever upon the invasion.
Okay, but then you have to be using that specific ring. That's one ring slot down.
No, you can hard swap it. You have like quite some fucking time at the end of the invasion. But yeah, that was like very late in the development. Like a gape ring was one of the last things that was added to this game. But yeah, like my point is that, like, you know, these systems are not perfect, but like they were designed with the idea so you can exist in this game and have fun, yeah? Whereas Soul Memory overall was quite fucking bad system from perspective of many people, it is proven upon the time, like right nowadays, that like Dark Souls 2 is super alive when you want to fucking invade. With stuff like, for example, mods like Blue Acolyte and so on, you're finding invasions super fast on your Soul Memory tier, because like the Soul Memory allows you for like way wider matchmaking than anything else that From Software ever offered. I think it was the best iteration of the Souls game. In this game, yeah, for the sake of to get your upgrades to the max, what you have to do? You have to fucking go to the NG+, literally. There is no workaround. There is no way to farm the max upgrades. In Dark Souls 2, how are you getting fucking Titanite slabs?
I don't know, they're a rare drop from some mob or some shit? I don't know.
Or you just... You literally get the fucking drops for the PvP, like, you know, and they are also they were also not like a super rare.
So it's just a rare drop for an invasion or what?
For the Covenant that was related to protecting the bell. Basically there was a bell tower, actually in fact 2 of them, And if you was like sitting on that covenant, either as invader or the host, like you was just getting rewards. Cinnamon in my chat says that like chunks were more rare than slabs, and that's actually true. Like he was getting shit tons of slabs. But yeah, and chunks on the other hand were like fucking droppable, like as the normal drop. On top of that, he had like a bonfire aesthetic system that allows you to literally just kind of increase the NG level of one location. By doing so, you was also restarting plenty of chests and so on. So I'm pretty sure you could even do that.